JJ the CPA here. Here's a deal. If an employer's paying for somebody to be off related to this crisis, they're going to get a tax credit. I think that's the thing that needs to be really driven home here. If the employer is paying somebody to be off or because of this emergency, they are getting a tax credit. So it can be a little overwhelming to think of the categories. It doesn't matter. What the employer needs to know is they're getting a tax credit. The second thing they need to know is if you don't figure out the tax credit before you make your next payroll tax payment to the IRS for payroll taxes, you're going to wait to see that benefit. Your CPA that doesn't do your payroll is not going to calculate this because it's related to your payroll. So it's whoever's dealing with your payroll. Now, if your CPA is doing your payroll, great. But you've got to focus in. If you're waiting for the credit, you think it doesn't apply to you, you think someone's going to magically call and tell you about it, you think your payroll company is going to tell you about it, take charge, employers, and figure out this credit today. And all you have to figure out is this: did you pay somebody to be off related to the crisis? If the answer is yes, you're getting a credit. Then ask your CPA, then ask your payroll processor. Ask somebody to help you figure out if you need it. There's 3 categories. It can't be overwhelming. If they have COVID-19 or quarantine, a hint of it, been told maybe, okay? You got category there. If someone's caring for somebody that's quarantined or with COVID-19 or those symptoms, there's the second category. Pretty simple. The third is school closed, or is there a health emergency and you have an employee home? You know what the main thing there is? Someone's gone. Someone's not at work. They will then be getting a credit, that employer. Okay? That's what really has to be digested here, because it is getting lost. And then you can worry about this. Okay? What you need to know is if someone has COVID-19 or they're quarantined, there's this limit. If someone's caring for that, there's this limit. If the schools are closed and there's a health emergency, there's this limit. You know what? If they're out, you're getting a credit. Can't get overwhelmed by, well, which one is it? Doesn't matter. You're getting one of them. A professional can help you. You can go to COVID-19 tax help for more information. There's a 10-day max here, a 10-day max here, a 10,000 max there. Okay? Mine can't be blown right now. We don't have time for that. What you have time for is one decision, and you absolutely should know it. It should be an absolute obvious for an employer. Is an employee gone and they still got paid? If the answer is yes, you are getting a tax credit. It's now just which of the 3 categories. Can't be mind-blowing. It's simple. Okay? And then if it's this category, there's the limit for the day for 10 days. If it's this category, there's a limit for 10 days. If it's this category, it's this limit up to 10,000. Can't be mind-blowing.